Very good. Let's get started off with the next exercise for today. So, starting with number 2, reading. Read Kirsten's travel blog about their trip. What information does it contain that was not in the recording? So we're going to see what they've written down. Miss Anna, would you mind reading the text, please?
Yes, all the text, right?
Yes.
Okay. Around the Grand Canyon. Driving up the Grand Canyon was an experience in itself. On the historic Route 66, we passed through the heart of the Mojave Desert, which is a huge, flat, salt desert. It was the first time we had seen salt plains. We stopped off at a small town called Williams, where we saw cowboys and a reenactment of an old shootout that had taken place here in the 80s, 80s, hundreds, I don't know. It was late when we finally found a restaurant where they let us put up our tent behind the building. To our horror, the airbed had a hole in it, so we had another uncomfortable night's sleep. I could feel stones pressing into my back all night. In the morning, we woke and drove the final 20 kilometers to the canyon. It was literally breathtaking. It's hard to describe in words the grandeur and beauty of this natural phenomenon. It was the experience of a lifetime. We drove around the south rim, which has superb views into the canyon itself, until we found a campsite. Luckily, we found a spot where, even though it was peak season, we ate, then went to the desert drive watchtower to watch the sun going down. Just amazing. At 4:45, we woke and took a walk to watch the sunrise, which was a whole new experience as the light and the shadows made everything look different. After breakfast, we headed up to the village where a bus service took us around the other part of the South Rim. We took a short walk and we were very lucky to see a condor. As their numbers have declined and there are now only about 30 left, they are huge and very impressive. We watched it circling right above our heads. Again, the scenery was fantastic and we saw the canyon from a few different viewpoints. After that, we drove to Lake Mead for a few days to relax before the madness of Las Vegas. Vegas, here we come.
Thank you, Miss.
Yes.
Very good. So, I've noticed you had like a small problem with two of these. That was the Mojave Desert,
Okay,
it's
the
pronounced
Mojave.
Mojave,
Mojave.
and the 1800s.
Oh yeah, 18.
1800s, very good. So, what information is new to the information they gave us in the listening? So they gave us some few information. We
So,
know some new facts. What are the new facts that we know?
um, let's
If you
say,
wish, you can go back and listen to the listening one more time. It's in our group, remember? And you can go ahead and read it a few times if you need to read it again. If you wish, I will give you about 2 or 3 minutes so you can find the differences and you can tell me when we can continue. Okay?
okay, yes, so I can listen again.
Perfect.
Okay, ready.
Perfect. Let's go ahead and check.
Yeah. So, the difference, I would say that they describe that they went. They went into a restaurant. They well, they ate, and that they camped behind, right behind the restaurant.
Okay, so they camped behind a restaurant.
Mm.
Okay, so one of the differences that they describe is we ate, then went to the desert drive. Uh, Watchtower to watch the sun going down. That's new information that we didn't listen to in the listening activity. Okay. After breakfast, we headed up to the village where a bus service took us round the other part of South Rim. We took a short walk. That's also new information that we hadn't heard before. We watched a condor circling right above our heads. We saw the canyon from a few different viewpoints. After that, we headed up to Lake Mead for a few days to relax before the madness of Las Vegas. So, this is all new information that was not included in the listening activity. Okay, if you wish to take a screenshot, go right ahead.
Yes, give me a sec. Mhm. Ready.
Very well. Let's go ahead and continue. Writing skills using descriptive language. Kirsten says, the sunset was amazing. Find 5 other adjectives in this blog that she wrote down that mean very beautiful or very big. So try to go back in the reading one more time and find 5 other adjectives in the blog that mean or very beautiful or very big.
Mm,
Okay?
yes.
Okay. I'll give you about a minute. This won't take much longer. Okay?
Yes.
Perfect.
Okay, ready. I guess.
Okay, perfect. So let's go ahead and check this part.
Okay, so I have breathtaking, grandeur, beauty, huge, and impressive. Superb.
Let's go ahead and check. Very beautiful, breathtaking, superb, impressive, and fantastic. And for very big, we found huge. Okay, were your answers correct?
I think I just missed fantastic.
Okay, perfect. Very good. So now look at the adjectives and phrases in the box. Which of them have a positive meaning and which have a negative meaning? For example, we have disappointing, fabulous, awesome, uninspiring, mind-blowing, ordinary, unbelievable, out of this world, dull, all inspiring and unforgettable. So, let's start off with disappointing. Do you think it has a positive or a negative meaning?
It's a negative meaning.
Negative. Okay, could you use it in a sentence?
Mm, let's say uh, the festival we went last year was disappointing.
Okay. How about fabulous?
Fabulous, positive.
Positive, yes. Okay. Could you use it in a sentence?
um, like our trip to Norway was fabulous.
Okay, perfect. How about awesome? Is that a positive or a negative meaning?
Positive.
Positive, yes. Uninspiring.
Negative.
Negative, okay. Mind blowing.
Mind blowing. Positive? I'm not sure on that one.
Okay. Yes, it's positive. How about ordinary?
Ordinary. I would say negative.
Negative. Oh, okay. We could take it as a negative. I think it would depend on the situation.
Yeah, I would always say the same, like neutral or something.
Yes. From having an ordinary day from to having a terrible day, I would go to having an ordinary day with 100%. Very good. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Mm, Well, I would say that one it's also like ordinary. Depends the context.
Okay. Could you use it in a sentence? Whichever one you choose, positive or negative.
Mm, like we say, like our trip to Canada was unbelievable.
Okay. So you consider in this sentence, is it positive or negative?
I would say positive.
Okay, perfect. Could you use it in a negative sentence?
Mm, let's say. Mhm. Like his opinion was unbelievable.
Okay, okay. Very well. Then we have out of this world.
Positive.
Positive. Very good. When was the last time you experienced something that was out of this world?
The last time. Mm, well, not pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I haven't experienced that much.
Okay, okay, perfect. No problem. Um, nice. Then we have dull. What is dull, or how would you fit it in? Would you fit it in with the negative adjectives, or would you fit it in with the positive adjectives?
In the negatives,
Negative, okay. Then we have awe-inspiring.
that
How
is
would you?
positive.
Positive, yes. It's very, very inspiring.
Mm-hmm.
Would be a synonym. Unforgettable.
Oh, I forget. It's positive.
Positive, very good. Excellent. Uh, which adjectives and phrases can be used to complete these sentences? Number one, the scenery was absolutely. Which of those could you use to complete this sentence?
Was absolutely. Well, I would say like the extreme adjectives, like all inspiring, disappointing, mind blowing, out of this world.
Okay,
Um,
okay. Let's check to see what. Um, for the first one, it says we could use mind blowing, fabulous, awesome, out of this world, unbelievable, awe inspiring, and unforgettable. How about for the second one? Which ones do you think we can use for the second one?
like very disappointing, very ordinary, and very dull.
Dull. Okay. Disappointing, ordinary, uninspiring, and dull. Very good. Can you think of adverbs to replace absolutely and very?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Mm, let me say it. Well, very would be like so, really.
Okay. How about for absolutely?
Yeah, absolutely. Um, I forgot. I'm sorry, but I forgot. I'm sorry,
Okay.
guys.
Um, let's check what the book has to tell us. Words totally and completely can replace absolutely. The words really and extremely can replace very. There are obviously more than we can replace them with, but these are just two examples for each one that the book is giving us.
Okay.
Perfect. Now, for exercise D, it says, Change these sentences to make the meaning stronger. Use adjectives and phrases from 3A and 3B. Okay, so read the sentences and find where you can make the meaning stronger. Okay?
Yes.
Perfect. I'll give you a few minutes so you can work on that and you can tell me whenever we can continue, please.
Yes.
Perfect.
Okay, I think I have it.
Okay, perfect. How would you modify sentence number one? Let's read it as is first and then tell me how you modified it.
Okay. We have Manhattan was good and I thought the buildings were very nice. And I have Manhattan was absolutely awe-inspiring and I thought the buildings were very nice.
Okay, we could also change the part where it says very nice. Your answer is correct, and this is an answer that is suggested by the book. It doesn't mean it's the only answer that is possible, but it gives us an example of what it was looking for. Okay, Manhattan was amazing, and I thought the buildings were very inspiring. So it's just another one. You could write it down in your notebook, so you can now have two. Perfect. Number two.
Okay, I have, um, I don't know, the Niagara Falls were beautiful. We went on a boat below the fall. It was very good. And the Niagara Falls were completely out of this world. We went on a boat below the falls. It was very awesome.
Okay. So the answer that the book suggests is the Niagara Falls were amazing. We went on a boat below the falls. It was unbelievable. Perfect. Now number three.
People say that Las Vegas is a nice place to visit, but I thought it was not very good. And people say Las Vegas is a fabulous place to visit, but I thought it was not very mind blowing.
Okay, people say that Las Vegas is a mind-blowing place to visit, but I thought it was dull. Okay, remember these are just examples. Perfect. So, um, Kirsten also uses the three expressions with experience to describe the trip. Find it, find the examples in 2A and complete the expressions below. So here we have them. Let's find the examples in activity 2A. That was the reading part.
Okay, I got it.
Perfect. So, how did you complete number 1?
Mhm. It was an experience in itself.
It was an experience in itself. Very good. How about number 2?
It was the experience of a lifetime,
Okay, perfect. And finally, number 3,
which was a whole new experience.
which was a whole
Different.
different experience. Very good. Excellent. So, think of a place you have visited. Write sentences about your experience using language from 3A through 3E. Then discuss it. So, um, where is a good place you have visited that you thought was very, very good? Maybe you went on for a holiday, or maybe you just visited it once or twice.
Let me check. Well, when I was a child, like I don't know, like 10, 12 years old. I'm not quite sure. Um, I went for the first time to Disney World, and I thought um, it was a place out of this world. It was really attractive, like seeing all the lights. The shows were inspiring, and just by seeing like the characters, Disney characters, was unbelievable.
Yes, thank you. Um, for writing, choose one of the photos, or think of one of your own travel photos if you have one at hand. Plan a travel blog around this photo. Make notes on where you went, what you did, what you saw, and what it was like. So, write the travel blog, include language from 3A through 3E. Okay, miss, understood?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Perfect. So if you want to choose one of these photos, you can go ahead and choose it, or you can look in your computer and your cell phone to find a photo you would like to share with us. Perfect.
Uh-huh. Yes.
Nice.